Hello, this is the audio clone of Mr. Von Neumann. This tutorial is on how to create an animation in what you call a sprite sheet, where you're going to have 3 or 4 frames of your animation, of your sprite changing, and be able to export it within one sheet, one document, that you can just reinsert into a video game designing software like Unity or Game Maker here and have an animation. So a lot of people, I had always thought that Game Maker was a great way to do it, but it seems that people from all kinds of different platforms are using this for simple 2D animations. So just go to Yo-Yo Games and get your Game Maker Lite, which is a free version, and you can use it to use the sprite editor once you have a project. Just right-click Sprite and go in and start a sprite, do Edit Sprite. Click the sheet for a new sprite. We'll make this one 32 by 32 pixels. Click on it and double click on it. And this takes you into the sprite editor. Use the magnifier to make it a little bit bigger. And over here are your tools, so you can go ahead and just write. You could start drawing your animation. You have an eraser to erase. If you need to, you can change the size of it. So if you want to erase quickly, choose the large. You've got some basic shapes. We'll choose an outline with a fill, and the outline could be black. For the inside of it, you'll do the right. Also, if you use right click when you're writing with the marker, it will do the color that it says on the right. So you right click on your mouse pad, and then so if you right click and drag, it'll do that color. And if you, again, you could choose the size of your marker. If you left click and drag, it'll give you that color. Go ahead and erase. And we'll just do a little face here. Use a basic shape. Oops, we have it a little too thick. So for the line, it needs to be small, just like as if we were using the drawing tool. There we go. And we'll go ahead and do another one for an eye in there. And we can go use a little bit of the drawing tool. Left click. Do a little bit of pupil. Right click if you want to add some white. Again, choose the size of it carefully. Now, so let's say you're done here. Go ahead and press the check mark. And then now that you're in this part of the editor, you can go ahead and make multiple frames. So just click on it and just simply cut and paste it, or copy and paste it. And this would give you a 5-frame animation. You can literally just go up here to animation. You have some options if you just want to do something real quick. Like you can make it do a rotation sequence if you wanted, or you could have it rise up from one side. Let's go ahead and do a rise from the left over all 5 frames. And right here you could see your preview. You could also go ahead and do a shrink if you wanted to make the eye shrink over the 5 frames. And there's your animation. Now, in order to get this into Unity or to give this to someone, you're going to want to go ahead and save this as a PNG, and it will save as a strip. It will automatically save as a strip. So it's your sprite strip 2. It's a PNG. And now, if someone else was making a game, let's go back into a game here. So if I was trying to make a new sprite here, go ahead and actually just start a new project so you can see that it'll transfer easily. So I could go ahead and take that sprite sheet and just do create a sprite, and I could load that sprite sheet from the desktop that we just saved. There it was, the little shrinking eye. And if you press Edit Sprite, you can get a preview of it. And there it is. And it's that simple. You now have made a simple little 5-frame animation, saved it as a sprite sheet, and is able to be transferred. And I hope that was helpful.